Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base. The ultimate state of... Neymar! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well-timed, excellent interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nicely weighted ball. He's having a shot! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Van der Sar claims comfortably.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Neymar. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Can he spark a counter here? They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Mbappe. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Mbappe, shot a goal! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Maldini tries to clear. Cruyff. That's tidy. And Cruyff! That has ended up in no man's land. Vieira. Oh, looks a smashing ball. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff with the cross. Bale attempts a clearance and reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Neymar. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Half an hour played now. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And it's Bellingham. That's headed upfield.
This is the time you need that pace.
Neymar goes steaming. Neymar! It's off target and by quite a way.
Democratic Republic of Congo really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's got the beating of his man. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is from Mario. Neymar. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Vieira. Played out to the left flank. Can he get on the end of this? It's played through for him. Vieira. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square.
So there was the first half. Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Oh, it's Dembele. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, well played. Vieira. Pull it. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball, and he's intervened well there. Mario. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. He is just caressing the ball. It's Neymar! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Looking for a runner. Pull it. Vieira. Now it's Neymar. Nice looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar gets through on his chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Milan are looking to go forward now.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.607
Just about up to the
spettatori.
hour now. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a searching pass. Cruyff. Now it's Romario. Now it's Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And here's Neymar. Vieira wins the duel this time. Well, they can break here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Dembele! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! He scores! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 4.
So time for change.
Numero 8.
And this one has been on the
Numero
cards for a
10.
little while.
Neymar.
So we have a breakthrough.
Numero 23.
Now how will things
Numero
develop
5.
from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Il numero 3.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Closing in on goal.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, this is Romario. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vieira. Now it's Dembele. Dembele looking to penetrate opposition lines. Aimed beyond the defence. Vieira cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else.
There's the shot! Neymar with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Maldini spots it and intercepts. And it's Baggio. Rummenigge stood his ground strongly. Davids. Nice sequence of passes. And the shot!
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quality ball.
Il quarto uomo
And it's
indica
been
2
played
minuti
through.
di recupero.
He's beaten the last. Tries a shot! It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
Well, as option...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
Ricordiamo
Your
a
final
tutti i
thoughts,
tifosi
Jim?
che sul
Well, Peter,
schermo
I really
è
couldn't see what this
possibile
team was
seguire le
trying to
notizie
achieve,
sul grafico.
whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions.